Hello, we are Geeks Assembled, and we've gathered here again today, and we're going to be talking about dinosaurs. Yes, and let's go and talk to Lee first, since he's the oldest member of the group. Lee, we're actually talking about Jurassic World, the first one, that is. And let's start off with Lee, since he's basically from that period. So, Lee, what did you make of this
Right.
film?
You take it for what it is, to be honest. I mean, this is the fourth movie in the franchise of the Jurassic or franchise. What was it? Park World, whatever you want to call it. Um, it's just treading over everything they've done before. They're just retelling the story of the first movie, just with some genetically enhanced dinosaurs, are bigger and sort of more frightening. Um, the effects are brilliant. You can't knock the effects on that. Chris Pratt, yeah, I can't really say much about him. The female actress in it, can't stand her. Can't stand her. She was a dislikable character. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's just another dinosaur movie. I think they are running out of ideas for this franchise because they're just retreading old ground. As I said, telling the same story. I mean, it's 2 hours of a fantasy adventure. Take it for what that is, but it's not gold plated. It's not, you know what I mean. It's not it's not it's not up there with we won't call it a classic, shall we say? If you want to sit down and just for 2 hours and vegetate, sit and watch this movie.
I'd rather sit down and watch Geeks Assembled.
Well, yeah. What I'm saying is, you don't need to have your brain. You don't need to have you don't need to have your brain switched on to sit down and watch this movie. That's what I'm trying to say. It's one of those movies. Over to you.
Well, I think with Chris Pratt, his last name really does sum it up. Let's go to Stephen Price.
Well, I heard all the hype about it. I thought, no, I'm not going to see it in the cinema. So I bought it on Blu-ray. I watched it. Lucky I had the receipt because I took it back the next day. What a load of rubbish. I hated those two bloody kids in it.
So they drove me mad.
Come on, why the hell did they put them in it?
I wanted to mutilate myself.
I wanted the dinosaurs effects were brilliant. But those two kids, and that woman, like Lee said, it was terrible. That's all I gotta say. No.
Let's go to. He's a man of many words, as you can tell, viewers.
Oh, by the way, before we carry on, if you want to see worse, what's the one after this?
Yes, I've watched the volcano one. Yeah.
Oh God, that's terrible.
The Fallen Kingdom. It's a toss-up, isn't it, really? It's a toss-up. Let's go to Alex and Susan, who are about to spring into action.
So, I guess what am I going to say?
It's crap.
Where are the paleontologists? All there were a bunch of scientists, gene splicing scientists. Where are the paleontologists? For Pete's sake. I mean, you've got creatures in the water even in this one. Where are the paleontologists? All right, and Bryce Dallas Howard is the only character the only actress that I liked in this, but her character sucked. I mean, I like her as an actress. I just think that her character sucked. I like Chris Pratt sometimes as an actor. I like him in Guardians of the Galaxy, but I tell you the truth, you know, this character was sort of sort of enjoyable in a certain way, but in others, you know, and those kids, they were written to be rebellious, but they almost cost everybody their lives, and that sucks. So yeah, that's my bit.
Yeah, this originally was from a book, and the book was actually really good. And books like this are good, like The Land That Time Forgot and other things. But again, yeah, this is basically a retread of the first movie, slightly better done. But here's the thing: the first movie had a better reaction, but it didn't make as much money. And then there's only like 3 characters that I like in the whole franchise. So it's kind of like, okay, it's, you know, it's great to see it on the big screen. I mean, it looks lovely. If you got a really big screen and, you know, it looks real, and that's great. But I'd rather go to an actual museum and see it, and you don't have all these loud music and loud effects. But
That
again,
was cool.
right, in Montana,
Yeah.
the museum in
Of the
Montana.
Rockies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, even the actors that I theoretically like, they're just terrible characters in the movie. And so, like, when I saw the first Jurassic Park, the very first one in 1990, I thought they were actually making fun of themselves because they have so many unlikable characters in the franchise. So it's like all I like is Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, and Sam Neill, and everybody else I can just, you know, I won't remember them. So, you know, it looks great and it's got great special effects, and I don't know why it's made $5 billion, but apparently they're going to make one more movie, and it doesn't make any sense because they sort of rebooted it halfway through. So it's like, what, you didn't have faith in Jurassic Park 4, so now you have to make it Jurassic World when it's not even Jurassic World, it's an island. So, you know, it's, I mean, but again, you know, some people have said it's just a good popcorn movie, and I guess so. I guess if you're desperate to see dinosaurs on the screen, this might be the best visual representation of it, maybe. But, you know, the plot,
If
the
you're
story.
that desperate to see dinosaurs on the screen, just watch Loose Women at 12 o'clock.
What's this?
All right. But
What?
those are people.
What?
Dinosaurs on the screen, you know. I agree with Alex about the Museum of the Rockies. That exhibit of their paleontology
In America.
was fantastic. Is fantastic. They are continually doing paleontology, and they're the most forward thinking paleontologists in the world, and they have animatronic dinosaurs. They have huge fossil, and then they have reconstructed skeletons. It's just fantastic. You know, the whole exhibit blows your mind. And so, I mean, like where were the paleontologists? The Sam Neill character was based on the paleontologist from that museum, but there weren't any paleontologists in this one. And I mean, that was just weird.
And so you're wondering if you're watching a part special effects, part melodrama, part disaster movie.
Right, exactly.
You know,
Good
so
point.
That's basically what, you know, what you're, even though it's very glossy, but that's basically what you're watching.
Yeah.
But I want to say as well, the characters were so generic. Like Chris Pratt's character was so boring and generic and dull and predictable. The kids were annoying, constantly going on about the divorce, and I'm not surprised that the parents had a divorce with kids like that. I mean, it was just irritating. And the woman was unlikable, the woman that just ran around in high heels. And and as well, that dinosaurs are awesome. Dinosaurs are really cool. I love dinosaurs, anything like that. But why do they keep wanting to do this thing in the new Jurassic Park films where they have to genetically modify a dinosaur? It's a dinosaur. They're awesome. And in the film, they say, well, it's because kids have got bored of dinosaurs. Utter bloody crap. Kids still go to zoos, don't they? We're not asking to modify the hippopotamus or the giraffe, or we're not asking to, change the DNA of a lion. No, because kids still like them. What a load of utter bullshit. End of. You know what? Minus 10. End of. Moving on.
We've already given the scores, have we? Now, the other funny thing is they have 3 other actors that are actually character actors. Judy Greer as the mother of the kids. She's good, but she's barely in the film for 5 minutes.
2 seconds.
Then you've got the baddie, Vincent D'Onofrio, and he's all, I own the world. And then you've got B.D. Wong, and they both were in the Law and Order franchise, and he's not much better either. So it's kind of like, yeah, you're watching part dinosaur movie, part melodrama, and part.
Yeah, but Alex, I don't like either. It's towards the end when the T-Rex ends up to be the hero. The T-Rex would just kill them all. The T-Rex would not walk away from them.
No.
It's a dinosaur. It would kill them. That a lot. If you were in a cage with a lion, the lion's going to kill you.
Yeah.
That is just what happens. It's instinct. It wouldn't have helped them. It would have killed them. And then you had the velociraptors helping them. What a load of all.
I mean, there was a kid who fit through the bars in a local zoo somewhere in the United States, and the rhinoceroses ran the kid through with their horns.
Yeah,
not even meaning to break the kid, but the kid broke. So I mean, there's no way a T-Rex would be gentle or kind with the people around, even the velociraptor that he's face off with.
Yeah, no, they would just eat him. That's just how it is.
So
wild animals.
yeah.
They're wild animals.
Velociraptor.
So here's the thing: you're watching a disaster movie, and you might as well be watching.
Oh, it's definitely a disaster.
You might as well be watching Deep Blue Sea with Samuel L. Jackson, or it's funnier, or Snakes on a Plane with Samuel L. Jackson. It's more realistic, and that's saying something.
Well, I would rather have watched Sharknado instead of this.
There you go.
No, that did not just get announced. Oh
There
my
you go.
God!
There you go.
You made Alex's day now.
Or the tarantulas that spit fire.
No,
That's more realistic than this movie.
Now, we would normally go into favourite moments, but because it's Jurassic World, we're going to skip that and we're going to go to worst moments.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Price, what was your worst moment?
Chris Pratt, it was a Pratt. With those, what they call those raptors.
Yeah.
Oh, can you bloody oh, come on, that's pathetic.
He's doing all these
That is
movements.
He's Monk.
I just could not believe that when I seen that in it. I thought, come on,
Can I just say, it is a fantasy movie. We don't really know how these dinosaurs
It was a documentary.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we don't really know how these dinosaurs would react.
I'm sorry, Lee, they'd kill you.
Well, Well, yeah,
They
I'm just
did it
saying,
for
we've
food.
got
They killed
no proof,
for food.
but it is a fantasy movie.
Yeah, but the thing is
Yeah,
that look, the thing is that Jurassic Park is amazing, and it's a classic. This is nothing like Jurassic Park.
Not really. No.
No.
Jurassic Park
no,
was very good.
I
Jurassic
totally
Park
agree
was
with that.
very good. This wasn't.
This shouldn't be. If they want to do a dinosaur film, fine, like this, but don't connect it with Jurassic Park. Call it something else. It could call it Dino World or something like that. I would have been completely fine. It's the brand of Jurassic Park just keeps getting butchered every single time. And it's a great film, and these are nothing like those.
I like the first three, but this one and the one after it, no, I don't like it.
Now, guys, what about the ABC TV show with the dinosaurs in the house? Do you like that better than you like this movie?
Oh dear.
Hey, what?
The puppets, the animatronics in the
Oh, you mean dinosaurs? You
right,
mean the kid,
the
the
TV
kids
show? Yeah, the TV.
Yes,
show.
I do like that better. Yeah,
I thought,
I tell you what,
I thought, what the hell's he on about?
I thought you meant Barney.
No, not Barney. Barney's
Can I just say? Can I just say? Can I just say?
did,
Can I wait? Can I just say? I do prefer Barney as well. Barney any day over this.
Barney is a purple Tyrannosaurus Rex who is supposedly nice to children, which is a horde of another load of horse poo.
Go ahead, Stephen.
Where are the paleontologists?
What were you going to say?
Come on, put your hands up if you're a paleontologist.
No, I've forgotten what I was going to say, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other ironic thing, is that this.
Walk In with Dinosaurs was good.
Oh, I like that. Yeah,
That was better than this one.
that was brilliant. That was on BBC. That was very good.
Yeah.
That was excellent.
The first
you want to
three.
watch that, Susan? You want to watch that, Susan? Walking with Dinosaurs.
All right.
Yeah.
Go and go. It's on Netflix. Go and watch that. It's excellent.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy that.
The first three movies of Jurassic Park are more intellectual than the last two put together. That's the problem.
Yeah. So, Alex, do you have any worst moments?
Oh, there's so many.
Choose one.
The kids, the Bryce Dallas Howard character. Oh, gee, I'm a geeky, nerdy office woman. Look at how unpleasant I am, and I yell at everybody and bark orders.
Okay. I guess my least favorite moment is the laboratory without any paleontologists.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say it again.
Yeah.
Where are the paleontologists? It's beginning to bother me.
In Hollywood, you know. And Lee, your worst moments in this film, because no one's got any favourite moments, clearly.
Well, I do have a favourite moment. There's only one.
Go on then. Give us your favourite moment.
I mean, I did like the pterodactyl. I did like the pterodactyl attack on the humans, all the flying dinosaurs. That was really well done. It made me laugh. But I don't know. I agree with Susan. Chris Pratt in this. No, I prefer him as the other in what's the film called? Guardians of the Galaxy. I prefer him in that. But yeah, he's better in that than he's in this. It's just not very likable characters.
No,
not believable characters, and it's just they're taking this the dinosaurs and mixing it with genetics enhanced. It doesn't work well. I just don't know why they felt like they had to do it. But but as it say, it brought the audiences in and it's made them money. So they made the other sequel and they're doing another one. Hopefully, after this next one, that's it. But as you well know, about 5 years' time, they'll reboot it and
Yeah, so it's made $5
call
billion
it
dollars.
Jurassic Universe.
Yeah, exactly. Jurassic Planet.
Jurassic Universe, yeah.
Yeah.
Jurassic in space. Yeah.
Oh, just like
Dinosaurs on a spaceship, most for all.
dinosaurs on a spaceship.
Matt Smith will be in it as well.
Oh,
God.
no.
Well, let's be honest, he needs the work.
That's it.
He ain't in
Yeah,
anything
no,
else.
I mean, this is the ironic part. is
Matt, what's happened to your acting career, Matt?
Yeah,
Died off just like the dinosaurs.
that,
So you do have something in common. You both went extinct.
well, but here's the ironic part. Now that you guys have mentioned it, the Guardian of the Galaxy movies make more sense than the last two Jurassic Park movies.
And that's saying something.
And don't they have a raccoon and a talking tree? And,
Yeah.
and it makes more sense than Jurassic
Yeah,
World.
and what about Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, that's what I'm saying.
And it's more, and to be honest, it's more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch that than I did the Jurassic World.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't understand how this made $5 billion. I don't know. This made like 300 million plus, and the whole series, the franchise, has made $5 billion. And I mean, okay, they're great to look at, but I didn't think they were that enjoyable to make $5 billion. I mean, that's a lot of money if you think about it.
Did you like the references to the old Jurassic Park? Because they had a lot of that in there, didn't they?
The visuals and the stuff like that.
Yeah.
They
They had the Jeep, they had the old...
the building,
setting.
didn't they? Yeah. I mean, it was a nice little nod to the past, but
I didn't like it when he was wearing that T-shirt, wasn't he? That's a bit too in your face.
What T-shirt?
The Jurassic World and Jurassic Park and things like that.
I didn't see
I
that.
missed that.
Oh, you missed
Yeah.
that.
Did you watch the same movie as we did? It shows the extended version.
No, it's the normal version. Sure it is.
It was extended to include a T-shirt. And he's looking at it.
Very funny, Lee. No,
Well.
that was not a memorable
And he's
moment,
our host.
Salad. That whatever you saw in that T-shirt wasn't a memorable moment.
No, I like it when they have the original logo and the logo from the book on the truck.
You got to you got to go near the microphone. It's near Susan's bosoms.
Again, when they have the Jurassic logo
Head
and
towards Susan's bosoms.
the red print on the truck, that was cute. But I was like, well, if I want that, I can go see the original movie.
Aha!
Aha, what? Are you doing an Alan Partridge impression?
Alan Partridge.
You've got all Alan Partridge. What was
Knowing
that?
me, knowing you. Aha!
What are you doing, Abba? Knowing me, knowing you. Aha. This time we're through. Let's go to final say and score. And I'm sure this is going to get very, very, very high praise from the gang here. So let's start off with everybody's favourite dinosaur from Swansea. He's recently been excavated.
Wow.
It's Stephen Price.
Yeah, what about me? I hated this movie. I loved the dinosaurs, don't get me wrong, excellent special effects. I never want to watch this film again, and I never want to watch the film after it. I'm being kind here, I'll give it a half out of 10.
You're going to give it half a point out of 10?
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephen. He says he won't watch it again. He'll be watching it tomorrow night. He'll be shoving it in. Let's go to...
I didn't like the sound of that.
What, have you tried shoving it in again, have you? Let's go to Susan and Alex.
All right, because it's got the Tyrannosaurus in it.
Yeah, but does it have paleontologists in?
No, it's missing all the good stuff, but it's got Tyrannosaurus Rex and it's got some Velociraptors, and I guess I'll give it a 4. And that's
Wow, that is low for Susan. Wow.
I think that's close to the lowest score that I've given in a Geeks Assembled podcast.
I'm proud of you.
But here you go, Alex.
Alex, do me a favor. Shake Susan's hand. Shake Susan's hand for me. That's a Geeks Assembled handshake of approval for your score. From the most important host of this group, Alex.
I never said that.
He's just being modest, viewers. He's just being modest. He says it all the time in the group.
I'd have to give this like a 6. Visually, it's very appealing, but otherwise,
like a 2
it's sad. Yeah, it's very sad. And the funny thing is, Samuel L. Jackson was in the first Jurassic Park, so that's very interesting.
Yeah, there he was.
That if you want to see a movie, if you want to see movies made with more integrity than this one, that actually make more sense, you watch Bumblebee, that's also produced partially by Spielberg. You watch the first Jurassic Park. You watch Snakes on a Plane. Well, also with Samuel, even Deep Blue Sea. I mean, it's so, the characters are almost so bad. You want Samuel L. Jackson in this movie to partially improve it. It's just, but it doesn't happen.
No. Let's go to Lee.
Well, difficult one to score this. As I said, you don't need a brain to watch this. It's the imagery. I love the special effects. The special effects are brilliant. Story-wise, as I say, rehashing of the first movie with the kids and the parents, blah blah blah. Just because of the effects, it's getting a 4.5.
Yeah. No, I agree with Lee. You don't need a brain at all to watch this. I think that's why it's very popular up north more than anywhere.
Hold on a minute. Your class is up north.
Yeah, but not compared to you.
Yeah, but
I mean, you're true north. You are.
Anything above Birmingham's north.
Yeah, that's true. He's got you there. Oh, he's got you there.
No, I meant north. You know, far north, like Hull. But oh yeah, this film is just an insult to people's intelligence. It's an insult to dinosaurs. It's an insult to Jurassic Park. It's an insult to paleontologists. It's just a complete insult. It's awful. It's truly awful. And the worst thing is, it's popular. And people actually went to see it. And I think that's the worst thing of all. Because it just encourages them to make more crap. People keep moaning about these films, how they're not written well and not acted well, but the same people still keep going to see them. As long as you keep seeing rubbish, they will make rubbish.
Yeah, like Will Ferrell.
Exactly. Do you know what, Stephen? I will give it 1 point for not having Will Ferrell in. It didn't have Will Ferrell, whatever his name is, so I'll give it a point for that.
And here,
you never know, he could be in the next Jurassic World movie.
Well, I will have to minus my score then.
Center of the year.
well, here's the other thing. Unfortunately, Will Ferrell, where did he start? Saturday Night Live, unfortunately. And I wish he had
Will
stayed
Ferrell
there.
is awful.
I wish he had stayed there and not done any movies.
But he did go to Journey of the Center of the Earth, so he very well might end up in the next Jurassic Park.
Well, wasn't he in Land of the Lost too, which is a little bit
That also, oh my gosh.
Oh, I wish he was in the Land of the Lost.
permanently Land of the Lost.
I feel like that every time we do these casts.
Whoa!
Ooh. See what we have to put up with, dear viewers.
Oh, Cher. We're just talking to Cher now.
Yeah, Cher. Yeah, Cher.
She's our one viewer.
Cher is our one viewer. I'm glad you've remembered that, Susan. You have been paying attention.
Ever since Mamma Mia, our Mamma Mia podcast brought Cher into our fold.
Yeah, she loves it. She still wants to come on, but
her agent won't allow it yet.
No,
we haven't got enough money.
I only want to look like her. See, that's why I'm styling my hair this way for the podcast, because I want Cher to come on our podcast with us.
Yeah, so you're trying.
Well, all you have
to look like her.
Just wear one of her wigs, because that's what she does.
True.
She does wear wigs, yeah. She has real hair, but she wears a lot of wigs most of the time.
Yeah, she does wear. Yeah.
You know.
Just like Alec does.
You want to put some of her outfits on.
Yeah.
You want to put some of her outfits on.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we end this really quick so that we can talk about these things?
I'm sure Alex would love you to wear that turn back time outfit.
Yeah,
when she's on the warship with all those sailors.
Right.
Oh,
Alex could.
I went
You-
to Fleet Week in New York a long time ago, but anyway,
You could dress up as Cher, and Alex could dress up as one of the sailor boys.
or a Sonny.
No, Sonny wasn't in it.
No, but Sonny was with her for the other stuff, right?
Yeah, but he's dead.
Oh, come on. Just stop.
Dress him up as a sailor.
Oh dear.
I just love
That's your answer.
There we go. And on that note, I'd like to thank everybody here for watching me. For joining me. I'd like to thank you. I don't know. Don't ask what goes on in this place.
It's all about him, innit? It's all about him.
Well, Alex is the main part of the group.
Yeah,
So, don't make fun of him.
Since what? So did we give our scores yet? Did it even get a combined score of 30?
No.
It didn't even get a combined score of 20.
No, it didn't. No.
Not even.
You're very good at math.
Bit rubbish, that movie, eh? All right.
Anyway, look after yourself. Take care. And we'll see you next time.